Today is January 13th, 2012, and I am 4 months on testosterone today, Friday the 13th. Alright, well, changes. My face is much clearer now, like acne-wise. I just want to show you guys quick products that I use to get it like this. I've decided that when you start testosterone, you're going to have acne anyway, so it's just like how bad the acne is up to you. So in the morning I shower and I use like just face wash. I think it's like Cetaphil, and then after my shower I use these pads, I guess, and just wipe my face down. And then at night before I go to sleep I use these pads and then a spot cream. So that's been working pretty well for me. Kind of cleared up my face. My chest is worse than ever, and I think so is my back, and it's also spreading my shoulders now too. So I mean, yeah, that's that. But as long as my face doesn't look that bad anymore, so that's really what I cared about. Facial hair is coming in more. I did this thing. Basically, it's where you put mascara on your hairs, and it doesn't like create new hairs. It just makes the ones you already have visible because it basically dyes your hairs for a short amount of time, which I like to do from time to time. My girlfriend won't really let me leave the house with that done because she says you can tell that it's fake. But anyway, I did it the other day, and I pretty much have a full beard in like hairs. They're just not visible yet, so that's that. Working out. I started, now that I'm home for break, I started working out again, and I can run twice as long as I used to be able to. I've always been like a fairly active person, like working out wise. I kind of gave up towards the end before I started T. I was like, well, nothing's actually changing, and it's just annoying me, but yeah, so I can run twice as long now. I used to only be able to run. I've never been a runner, but I used to run like 1 mile, and now I run like 2 miles when I work out. I mean, it's a big deal for me. Um, and I'm lifting more than I ever have. I think when I do like curls, it's like 20 or 25 pounds, which is more too. I'm just overall stronger, and I feel better. Personality-wise, things are continuing to even out. In the first like 3 months, I had like with over this past month, it's gone by really, really slowly compared to the other months. I think that's because of Christmas and like all the other things that had to be done. But this month has just been about like me realizing how much has changed, and it really threw me off, and it kind of made me upset. And I was like, but I liked the old person that I was, and it was about realizing everything like that that's changed, like how talkative I am and how sympathetic I used to be, and I'm not that sympathetic anymore, and how my understanding of women has just completely gone away. Just things like that I used to, I used to be happy that I had those characteristics, and now I don't. I'm starting to see some of it like come back to the point where I'm not. I used to be like in the early months of T. I used to just be so angry and upset, and me and my girlfriend would fight all the time. And I think that I'm realizing what I'm doing, and she's realizing how to cope with me better. So we don't fight as much now. Holidays were different this year because Thanksgiving and Christmas were the first two holidays I've ever had on testosterone. So I saw family from out of town that I hadn't seen in a really long time, and basically it was just really awesome and really surprising that they all use male pronouns, and they all called me Shane, which is great, and I was really, really happy about that. So holidays are going well, family's going well. My mom actually said to me yesterday for the first time, she said to me, I looked at you and I saw a man. I didn't see my daughter becoming a man or like trying to be a guy. I saw a man when I looked at you. And that was, I don't know, that was just really good to hear. Like I was really happy about that. One thing I've heard other guys talk about in their videos that has definitely affected me is that kind of like the snowball effect, like where I started T, and now I really get dysphoric about my chest a lot more than I did. I think it's because like before I was like, okay, this is a female body, whatever. And now I view it as a male body and it looks male and like my body build and like the hair and stuff like that. Um so having a female chest just looks completely out of place now. Whereas I felt it was out of place before, but it matched my body, but now it does not and it makes me like extremely dysphoric and yeah, I've heard a lot of guys talk about that, but I mean, definitely happened for me, so I wanted to touch on that too. My voice may have dropped a little bit. I don't know. I'll probably have to watch this video. The thing I will say about my voice, though, is that it doesn't crack almost at all anymore. Whereas it used to just be like every time. Obviously, if I try and sing high notes, it'll crack, but like just in everyday conversation, I don't have that awkward cracking as much anymore. So yeah, I think that's it for this month. I'll see you guys next month.